Sorry, son.
Took you long enough.
Hey, I mean...
Be my...
This is the man you served 6 months ago. You're certain?
Yeah.
We already discussed Shiki and Shono. Mika-san was at their table, without a doubt.
That's Shono-san, right?
Yeah. What were they like?
I guess nothing's hush.
What was Hashiki say?
He would have you? Not surprised. Anyway.
And Hashiki?
Yeah. Sounds like from what?
Secret.
Hashiki-san. And...
Interest. I gotta...
Can you...
Right.
And that say so...
I'm sure.
Yeah, when I kind of...
How...
Well,
Maintain.
Shono...
You don't think you...
No. But then...
There's so...
Did he have any data fabric?
Yeah, he kept going and...
So,
Right.
what did you...
Just... But then he would...
Make...
go...
He... It's a base... You what?
That's...
Yeah.
Think. So,
Huh?
it was...
You're...
I might
You're...
let...
Now
It's...
come on, I want...
Sure.
Really, guys?
いらっしゃいませ。
Ah, it's the spot.
ありがとうございました。
Wow, really? What a waste.
Welcome back. You're like a... You should...
Yeah.
I'm
It
changed.
was a good just...
That's-
Yeah, doubted he was dead.
But I try... I'm searched, but no...
Yeah, and if he had...
The AD... And they... The AD... With that...
The...
A professional...
If he-
Yeah.
But...
But apparently, guy might even be involved.
You're-
Huh?
maybe-
Don't think we can say that.
But judging... He's practicing...
Well,
Huh?
I've got...
Isn't that the
You
prosecutor?
can...
No.
All the... Fuck.
Yes.
Out of the way!
Yo. Got a message for you from Kuroiwa. Says to drop by the Tokyo Public Prosecutor's office. Izumi's waiting for you.
Why'd you have to come here to tell me that? Would have been easier to talk on the phone.
I got a bad feeling about all this.
Huh?
Feels like I'm never gonna see you again if you get yourself locked up now.
Come on, don't be like that. Even if I do get arrested, I won't say a word about your little side job. That's what you're worried about, right?
Yep. I might have to send someone to bump you off in prison if you rat me out.
Like you could pull that off. Aren't you busy dusting off Kuroiwa's boots?
I'm laying low, that's all.
Speaking of, I have a question for you now that you're off your leash. Why do they think I killed Shintani? They have to have a reason, right? You've gotta know.
Well, funny enough, Kuroiwa won't share a shred of info with anyone but his closest partner.
Gotcha.
Now,
Yeah, I know. You asked for it. And stay down.
Hey,
Hmm?
I've seen a vision. No one defies their fate. It's inevitable.
Nah.
ちょっと
Huh?
Unbelievable.
Hmm? Hmm?
I am Amane.
It's me.
Yagami-san.
Guess we're doing this. Now you've done it. What a waste.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san.
Rolling out the red carpet, huh?
Izumida was hoping you'd lower your guard if I was the first person you...
The man never changed.
Yagami-kun, how did they convince you to come?
I heard your and Huh? Then what's it gonna be?
Well,
Hey,
good luck. Excuse me.
Much appreciated.
huh?
Please come in.
So these a room full of prosecutors, huh?
Yeah, I believe Kuroiwa-san already told you this, but we want to talk to you about Shintani-sensei's murder. However, we're not strangers or wolves. Just try to relax.
Yeah, relax. I'm not telling you. You want me to say I killed Shintani. The burden of proof's on you anyway. So why don't we start there?
Yeah, Sensei. Where were you on the night?
Answer my question with another question.
Do you have an alibi for that?
You heard of a company called KJ Art? The place on the night of the crime, I was near there with... He'll back my story.
And care to explain why Shintani...
I was hoping you could tell. Maybe the real killer could answer.
Naturally.
Mind if I
Go right ahead.
Yagami-san, you stole a look at not long before his death. He placed a call to the Advanced Drug Development Center. Knowing that, you barged into the center, and then why would you do
I
so?
wanted to figure out what made Shintani a target.
Is that not...
I couldn't leave it to them. After all, you guys have a bad habit of going after the wrong...
I see. So you mean to imply someone else killed Shintani-sensei? Do you have anything that could prove...
The burden, it's not my place to take.
There's no need to be like that, Yagami-san. It'd be an honor to hear your thoughts.
Oh yeah?
Please.
Great. Before we get to Shintani's murder, there were a few... 1 year ago, the ADDC published a reason this drug has gained global recognition. What hasn't gained recognition is the fact that someone from the ADD...
An ADDC member...
The vice director, Hashiki, was seen arguing with a strange man in... He died in the hospital. The culprit is still at large.
It's the...
Understandable. Incidentally, this turns out he was working for the Kajihiro was planning to He'd already settled it with the Minister of Health, but the plan fell apart when 89 was announced. To the tune of 100 billion yen.
What?
That's when Hashiki came in. Just before he was beaten half to death, Hashiki went out with another member of someone deeply involved in the development of 89. I'm sure you recognize this man, Izumida-san. 3 years ago, he claimed he had seen the victim, a patient by the...
I remember him. You refer...
Hashiki was grilling Shon.
Like...
He thought they had fabricated data. After all, it wasn't until rumors of Hashiki was convinced. But that doubt didn't sit well with those who stood to raise...
Are you implying...
Sounds like I had the... Taking all this into account, doesn't it? But let's get back to just before he was murdered. He called the ADDC. Maybe that phone call provoked whoever is trying to hide that Shintani was an obstacle. Just like what I'm saying, there's a chance anyone who gets too close to learning the true and if you haven't investigated down that path, then you have a lot more work to do before you can arrest. Answer me, Izumida! If you still want to bring me in, let's see some proof. All these prosecutors, and nobody's got any.
There were details in there even we weren't aware of. You've cleared.
I'd be glad to hand over my findings if it'll help. After all, 89's practically lifting the lid on it might be too much for me to handle all on my own. And besides, I think I'd rather work with you than Izumida here.
You need to lose the attitude, Yagami.
Sorry, I need to take this. Yes, hello? Is that so? Yes, you've done excellent work. Thank you. Just so you're aware, the prosecution has made a coordinated effort with law enforcement. We've already submitted a request for the court to issue a warrant. I'm sorry for the call, but that was the verification of our request, you see.
You're still gonna arrest me after all this, huh?
Fortunately, you're not the one under arrest.
What?
I wouldn't celebrate. We're not done with you just yet. It's in the interest of closing the case.
Listen here, Yagami. You know who Shintani's killer was? It's your old friend, Ayabe.
What?
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
In the roaring din of the city, the death of the ADDC's vice director hardly made a sound. Behind his death are the vast profits of the AD9 drug. Yagami arrives at the possibility that all the deaths were premeditated. But the prosecution's eye for such detail is wanting, and Detective Ayabe is indicted for Shintani's murder.
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
Apologies for keeping you in the dark. It was imperative for Ayabe to be completely oblivious to our suspicions of him, after all. This is a murder charge against an active officer. To put it plainly, it takes more effort to actually make an arrest. So, we had to pretend you were our primary suspect.
You and Ayabe have gotten to be pretty cozy these days. Suspecting you was the perfect way to divert his attention.
I see. So this was all some kind of act.
An act? Not at all, I assure you. And I believe you should know, we're aware of Ayabe's side job. Ayabe was an informant, a spy. He was selling police intel on the black market. We plan to investigate those transactions thoroughly, Yagami-san. And so, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we see you again in the near future.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you, Ayabe-san.
Listen, Yagami, You gotta help. Someone set me up. They're saying I killed Shintani. Me.
Uh-huh.
You're not surprised?
Not quite. Already heard. I'm sitting here with the prosecution as we speak.
Huh?
Yeah. They're looking right at me.
Please, Yagami, you have to take my case. I don't know where else to turn.
Okay. I'll do it. It's only fair after all you've done. We can talk more later. I'll be there soon. So, I'll see you in court then. Who do you have on the job? Izumida?
Should be a good time.
Someone is using you, prosecutor. No matter who that person is, I'm not losing. So that's the story, Kenda-sensei. We're gonna take the case.
Of course we are. Anyway, you're gonna go talk to Ayabe, right? I'll send Hoshino-kun along.
Yep, I'm heading over right now.